in chapter 9. So let's continue. And Haran, the son of Terah, Abram's oldest brother, took a wife in those days. Haran was 39 years old when he took her. And the wife of Haran conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Lot. Haran is Abram's brother, do not forget, oldest brother. And she conceived again and bare a daughter, and she called her name Milcah. And she again conceived. Okay, so chapter 9, we're still reading, we're still binging, and God is with us, so let's continue. And Haran, the son of Terah, Abram's oldest brother, took a wife in those days. Haran was 39 years old when he took her, and the wife of Haran conceived and gave birth to a son, and he called his name Lot. And she conceived again and gave birth to a daughter, and she called her name Milcah. And she again gave birth to a daughter again, and she called her name Sarai. The Sarai we all know, Abram's future wife. And Haran was 42 years old when he begot Sarai, which was in the 10th year of the life of Abram. So when Abram was 10 years old, Sarah was given birth to. And in those days, Abram and his mother and nurse went out from the cave, as the king and his subjects had forgotten the affair of Abram. And when Abram came out from the cave, he went to Noah and his son Shem. So Noah is still alive. And he remained with them to learn the instruction of the Lord and his ways. And no man knew where Abram was. And Abram served Noah and Shem, his son, for a long time. Everything here is just planned. Abraham's life is just walking according to God's divine plan. It's very obvious. And Abraham was in Noah's house 39 years. Wow. And Abraham knew the Lord from 3 years old. Wow, what? And Abraham knew the Lord from 3 years old, and he went in the ways of the Lord until the day of his death. Wow, as Noah and his son Shem had taught him. And all the sons of earth in those days greatly sinned and transgressed against the Lord, and they rebelled against him, and they served other gods, and they forgot the Lord who had created them in the earth. And the inhabitants of the earth made unto themselves at that time every man his god, gods of wood and stone, which could neither speak, hear, nor deliver. Okay, and the sons of men served them, and they became their gods. Obviously, unclean things are involved in this, inciting men to. And the king and all his servants, and Terah with all his household, were then the first of those, that served gods of wood and stone. And Terah had 12 gods of large sizes, made of wood and stone, after the 12 months of the year, and he served each one monthly. And every month Terah would bring his meat offering and drink offering to his gods. Thus Terah did all the days. And all the generation were wicked in the sight of the Lord, and they thus made every man his god, but they forsook the Lord who had created them. And there was not a man found in those days in the whole earth who knew the Lord, for they served each man his own god, except Noah and his household. And all those who were under his counsel knew the Lord in those days. And Abram, the son of Terah, was waxing great in those days in the house of Noah, and no man knew it, and the Lord was with him. The Lord hid him, basically. And the Lord gave Abram an understanding heart, and he knew all the works of that generation were vain, and that all their gods were vain and were of no avail. God gave Abraham an understanding heart from childhood to the point he could tell that, wow. Okay, I don't want to go too far into that because I wanted to say something, but let's continue. And Abraham saw the sun shining upon the earth. And Abraham said unto himself, surely now this sun that shines upon the earth is God, and him will I serve. And Abraham served the sun in that day, and he prayed to him. And when evening came, the sun set as usual. And Abraham said within himself, surely this cannot be